Isn't it funny how even the smartest people can do the dumbest thing? Like, how could a highly educated public figure, for example, so foolishly carry on an illicit love affair, knowing that it could easily get out? Or how about a high school valedictorian with a bright future doing a daredevil stunt to impress friends and not expect to wind up in the emergency room? Or how did that CEO of a company think that he could embezzle millions and no one would find out? What in the world were these otherwise smart people thinking? Their lanterns must have been empty. So yeah, I guess you can be a mathematician or a mathematics genius and still think that it's a good idea to poke a hungry bear with a stick. Being educated is not the same as being wise. So what does it mean to be wise? To be wise means that we take all that we know and have learned and apply it to our lives and as counsel to others when needed. In other words, being wise is really more about applying prior knowledge to situations. You know you're wise when you have either some kind of inherent or instinctual knowledge of the right thing to do, or having experienced something enough to know how to deal with it effectively. To be wise is to internalize our knowledge and using it to live a better and safer life. Jesus' parable of the foolish bridesmaids implies that we should be like the wise young women who brought the extra oil. We can be like them by living a faithful life as disciples of Jesus, being faithful followers of Christ, never relaxing our efforts to do so because of the passage of time. We're reminded today of how easy it is to get caught up with the cares of the world and just begin to slip spiritually. This parable of the 10 virgins, 5 wise, 5 foolish, is often played out in our lives when we realize too late that our lanterns are empty. Empty of the oil of responsibility, of gratitude, generosity, justice, and faith. Empty when we expect another person's faith in Jesus to save us. It's why the wise virgins did not share their oil. It isn't that they were being mean and selfish. The message there is that our oil reserves, which is a measure of how spiritually ready and prepared we are for the return of Christ, our oil reserves are not a shareable resource. Sure, one can guide and inspire another, but ultimately your faith and your spirituality is your own. And the only way to run empty on oil is to stop making the effort. The bridegroom's coming. The kingdom is coming. It matters not how long it takes. Our job is to stay watchful and be ready. Be wise. Don't be caught off guard and unprepared. Fill your lamps now with the oil of Christian virtues, compassion, charity, humility, forgiveness, in order to light your way through the long and hard roads that we travel to God's eternal wedding feast.
Thank you for joining us for the celebration of the Mass today. It's a blessing that you're with us. Every broadcast of this liturgy goes out to hundreds of people all over the world. It's been an enormous blessing. If you'd like to support this virtual ministry of OLPH, please go to our website. You can support this ministry by going to Give Central so that we can continue to broadcast the liturgy each and every week. Thank you for your support. Most of all, thank you for joining us today. God bless you. Greetings from OLPH.